Have you ever stopped seeing someone, stopped hearing from them for a long time, and yet, you still feel them? A scent in the air that brings you back to them. A song that seems to come at the perfect moment. A memory that rekindles for no reason, as if a part of that person still lives within you. It's not suggestion. It's not weakness. It's connection. When a bond has been profound, the body and mind register it as a sensory trace. The brain, in fact, associates smells, sounds, and images with specific emotions. And even when the person is no longer in your life, those traces remain active. It's as if your emotional system still retains the memory of their passing. And then you ask yourself, why do I still smell their scent if they're gone? Why do I seem to perceive it, even from a distance? Today, I'll take you inside the psychological and partly energetic explanation of this mysterious but real phenomenon. You'll understand why certain presences never seem to go away and how to transform that bond that holds you back into something that frees you. If you've ever felt this way, leave a like, subscribe to the Emotional Wisdom channel, and write, "It's happened to me" in the comments so I can understand that you too have had this invisible yet powerful experience. Okay, let's get started. When we love someone, we don't just love with our minds. We do it with our entire bodies. Every hug, every word, every shared moment leaves an imprint on the nervous system. Smells, above all, are the most ancient language of emotions. They are directly connected to the amygdala, the part of the brain that manages emotional memory. This is why a scent can make you cry, even if you can't explain why. This is why an empty room can still feel inhabited. When the relationship ends, the rational mind can accept it, but the body and the heart remain behind. They continue to search for that familiar presence, like a radar that hasn't yet received its final signal. It's the same mechanism that makes you turn around when you think you hear their voice, or that makes you feel an inexplicable emptiness when a scent similar to theirs passes by. Psychology calls it associative memory. Spirituality calls it energetic connection. But ultimately, they're saying the same thing. That emotional energy doesn't stop just because two people stop talking. As long as an emotion remains alive within you, that connection continues to exist, even in silence. Sometimes you can still smell it because your brain, subconsciously, recreates it. It's as if the mind is saying, "I don't want to forget completely. I need to feel that it's real again." It's not madness, nor weakness. It's the way the soul processes absence. There are people who don't fade away with distance because they've left a chemical, sensorial, and emotional imprint on you. The body has literally learned their presence, and sometimes it evokes it like an invisible echo. Maybe you've told yourself it's just nostalgia, that you're idealizing. But in reality, on a psychological level, when a bond has been intense, the brain doesn't immediately distinguish between real presence and emotional memory. Every time you think of that person, your body reacts as if they were there. The same neurotransmitters, the same emotions, even the same physical signals are activated. That's why you seem to perceive their smell, their energy, or their touch. It's as if your body is saying, "He's still here." But in reality, it's not looking for the other. It's looking for you. It's looking for the part of you that was entwined in that bond and now feels incomplete. In many relationships, what remains isn't just love. There's also the emotional dependence, the chemistry of the bond, the trace of dopamine and oxytocin that the body has learned to associate with that person. And for a while, the brain continues to replay that experience, like a movie that doesn't want to end. But there's more. Someone. Connections go beyond neurological explanation. Sometimes, even when everything is over, you continue to feel their presence because, on an energetic level, you are still connected. Neuroscience and spirituality meet here. Both recognize that emotional energy is real, and that thoughts, emotions, and intentions create vibrational fields between people. If two souls have been deeply connected, physical separation isn't enough to sever that thread. It's as if a part of your energy is still communicating with theirs, and the scent you smell, or that sudden sensation of presence, could be your soul's way of perceiving that subtle bond. You don't need to believe in the mysterious to understand it. Just remember that love, ultimately, is an energy, And energy isn't destroyed, it transforms. At a certain point, however, comes the moment of truth, realizing that what you smell is no longer him, it's you. The scent you smell, that presence you sense, isn't always a sign that the other person is thinking of you or that the bond continues. Sometimes it's the part of you that's healing, that's recognizing what's been suspended. The brain, in fact, tends to replay memories until it integrates them, until it accepts them. It's as if it's telling you, until you really look at him, I'll continue to make you feel his presence. It's not punishment, it's healing. Every time you smell that scent and recognize it, you have the chance to say to yourself, it's not him anymore, it's my body remembering, it's my soul releasing. And in that moment, something changes. That scent stops hurting and begins to transform into memory. It's no longer a lack, it's awareness. Psychology calls it emotional integration, when the memory no longer dominates your life, but becomes part of your story. You don't have to erase it. You have to. You just have to let the bond change shape. Sometimes you'll still smell its scent even after years, but it won't hurt anymore, because it will no longer be a sign of what's missing, but a testament to what you've learned to love and then let go. There are people who, to avoid suffering, try to eradicate every memory. They burn photos, move cities, avoid places, smells, songs. But the more you try to erase, the stronger the connection becomes. Because the unconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what you want to push away and what you fear losing. Every time you push it away, you evoke it. Every time you tell yourself, I mustn't think about it, you call it back. True liberation comes not from rejection, but from acceptance. Try this exercise. The next time you smell its scent, don't run away. Close your eyes and breathe. Acknowledge that sensation and then say, thank you for what you reminded me of. Now you can go. It's a symbolic gesture, but a powerful one, because acknowledging means releasing. And every time you do, the thread that binds you loosens a little. It's not forgetting, it's transforming. Pain transforms into gratitude, connection into awareness, loss into freedom. Sometimes, the deepest sign of a bond isn't what remains visible, but what remains perceptible. A scent in the air, a shiver, a sudden sensation. Yet, that feeling is no longer an absence. It's a message. It's telling you that you were capable of loving, that you left a living trace, so alive it transcends time and space. But now it's time to choose. Do you want to continue living in the memory, or do you want to honor what happened, letting it become a light within you? Remember this. You no longer speak to each other, but your energy met for a reason. Not all love has to last forever to be true. Sometimes it just serves to teach you something. So, the next time you smell their scent again, don't think it's a sign of loss. It's your soul telling you, I'm healing, I'm integrating, I'm coming back to myself. And when you can breathe that scent without pain, you'll understand that you haven't lost anything. You've only found yourself. If these words spoke to you, please subscribe to the Emotional Wisdom channel, and write in the comments, I transform memories into light. Because sometimes, the love you thought you'd lost has simply become invisible, but it still smells of truth.